Hey guys, how are we? Well, absolutely beautiful afternoon here. It is sort of drizzling a bit, but it's monsoon season here in central Pattaya in Thailand, and it's great, being here. It's nice and relaxed, nice weather. I'm not cold. That's one of the things I hated about Greece during the winter time, was the cold. Oh, absolutely terrible. People have been saying to me, what are your thoughts on Thailand or Greece, or where would you prefer to be? Look, to be honest, I would prefer to be in Australia. I love Australia, but at the end of the day, it's just impossible, to live there. All the government regulations and rules and high taxes, and like the cost of living there is absolutely insane. I do watch these videos every now and then, well, maybe just a couple of minutes of these videos of people who have recently migrated to Australia, and they're saying, oh, it's wonderful. And I think, yeah, in about 2 years' time, you're going to have a wake-up call. So, but yeah, do I like Thailand? I mean, Thailand is good. Look, there are days that I wake up and I just think, oh, I've had a gut full of Thailand. It's just all the smells, the infrastructure. You have sewage sort of waft up out of the grates in the ground on the street. There's little alleyways, people on loud mopeds riding around. Mind you, you get that in Greece as well. There's pros and cons to wherever you go. The one thing that I will say about Thailand, though, is absolutely free. You don't feel intimidated. You don't feel like you're being watched every 5 seconds. There's one gripe that I have, and that is the cost of actually withdrawing money from an ATM machine. It's on average about $8, 220 baht, so it's about $8.80, I think. Absolutely ridiculous. So what you typically do is that you might withdraw $500 at a time, because it's just too expensive to withdraw money here. That's one thing that I don't like. In saying that, though, look, some places will only take cash, and a lot of places like 7-Eleven, a lot of normal sort of normal places will actually use ATM cards. And I use my Wise card all the time. So I'll do a bit of a plug for Wise. If you're after a good bank, use Wise. The link is in the description below. And we get a kickback. I think, I'm not sure, I think it's about $5 every time someone signs up with Wise. So yeah, anyway. But yeah, I use Wise here, which is very, very handy, particularly because you can transfer stuff into Thai baht, or you can actually receive money in Thai baht. So I've got about 3 or 4 different accounts. One US account where people can pay me into a US account, one Thai account, Australian account, and my European account. So it's actually very handy to have. It's not really designed to hold large amounts of money, and I find the fees are actually really sort of minimal as well. So it's just the banks here, the ATM machines here, charge you an absolute monster to withdraw money from the ATM machines, which I really don't like the ATM machines here. So someone's making a lot of money out of them, but I refuse to give them my money. So yeah, but there are ways around it. You just got to think through the process here and be very clever with how you navigate the lay of the land here. The other thing that you want to be very cautious of here in Thailand is people walking up to you when you're on the street. Like particularly girls will walk up and try and put their arm around you or something like that. They're not being friendly, they are actually trying to steal gold chains and watches. So you want to put your hand on your wallet and you watch and make sure that you've got everything, because they'll come up out of nowhere and do that to you. It's happened to me once while I've been here, but you know, that's about it. But I do know a couple of guys here who have had gold chains stolen from them. Why you would walk around with a gold chain around your neck in a country like this, I have no idea. You're just screaming, rob me. So I do talk about, in one of my videos back in Greece, I talk about being the grey man, right? So what you want to do is not really alert people that, hey, I'm a tourist, or I've got a whole heap of money, so you're walking around with nice watches, gold chains, and all this luxury stuff. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's just stupid. If you're thinking that you're going to walk around with a gold chain, what does that prove? Or a gold wristband, whatever they call that. Just, you don't need to wear copious amounts of jewelry. Wear your wedding ring to prove that you're married, so you can fight off people, and not that I think they care, to be honest, but you need to be very, very cautious, even in a country like Thailand. No, most Thai people are really lovely. I have met some really nice people here. A lot of really good Australian expats that are over here as well. There's a lot of really good guys over here. So yeah, it's quite a good little community, and I'm wanting to get up to Chiang Mai. I know Rad sent me an email yesterday. I haven't responded yet. Rad, we'll get to it. Saying, hey, when are you coming to Chiang Mai? It'd be great to catch up. I'm actually planning to get up there soon. So I was speaking to a friend of mine yesterday about it. So yeah, so looking to get up to Chiang Mai and have a look. But I'm here in Pattaya to do some stuff for now, and that's just the way it is. As much as Pattaya for me is sensory overload, I don't know if you can see that in the background there, but it is just busy. There's 3 big sound and like music stages up there at the moment. And I think it's Buddha Day, was Buddha Day yesterday? Maybe Buddha weekend, I don't know, Buddha something, but there's a whole heap of people here, and there's massive stages here set up, and they're ready to go. So they're pumping out the music. Not my type of music, but nevertheless they're here performing. So they had a lot of performances last night, and I think they'll have some tonight, and then tomorrow night as well. So yeah, so there's quite a lot happening here in Pattaya, but as I said, it's just sensory overload, and I do prefer sometimes just a nice, quieter place. So yeah, anyway, but I do miss Greece, to be honest, sometimes. There's a lot about Greece that I really enjoyed, and yeah, you never know. So I know there's a lot of people contacting me with properties in Greece. How do I buy property? Who do I contact? Look, if you've got any information, I'm more than happy to help you out. I can put you in touch with the right people as well. So there's certain people over there that we trust, whether it be for golden visas or buying real estate. You do have to be very, very cautious when you're buying property. It doesn't matter where you are in the world, but you really do need to be cautious over there. So, but in saying that, if you can get into the Greek islands or some of the more relaxed holiday places, Greece is just absolutely magical. The Greek islands are absolutely beautiful, so I highly recommend it. It's probably the best holiday of my life was going to Kefalonia with my wife with our new little motorbike and riding up around the mountains, stopping off at the tavernas, having a cup of coffee and just relaxing, and then jumping on the bike and going along, and then going for a swim, and just had a really great time in Greece. It's just absolutely magical. The winters suck like nothing else. I hate cold weather now. I thought that I enjoyed cold weather, but I really don't. Greece cured me of cold weather, and I know Northern Europeans are going to say, oh, you've got no idea what cold weather is until you get to Northern Europe. I have some idea. Trust me, Greece is still bad. One evening back in, I think it was January, we got around 60, 70 centimeters of snow on our veranda in about 3 or 4 hours, and absolutely insane, shut the whole country down. So Greece can turn on the snow when it wants to. And it's just that cold. I just don't like it. Even having to rug up in 3 or 4 layers to go outside, can't stand that. Love being here in Thailand, walking around with a t-shirt and shorts. I've not felt cold since I've been here, so I'm really enjoying that. I go for a swim every morning at around 6:30, 7 a.m. I do probably around 30 laps in the pool, and then do a workout, and then do another 30 laps in the evening. And getting in the pool first thing in the morning is probably the coldest I've felt while being here in Thailand. So, and that's lasts about 5 minutes, because you're really working up a sweat when you're in the pool. So as much as people don't believe you can sweat when you're swimming. But yeah, anyway, I'll shoot some videos on how my life sort of is over here in Thailand, and give you a bit of a glimpse into how we live over here. So anyway, I'm going to leave that there, guys. If you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, hit like, hit the subscribe button, and certainly keep you posted as to what's happening over here. All right, guys, going to love you and leave you, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.